Hello, Commanders fans! Today we have some hot news that you can't miss, so get ready because there's a lot of important information coming your way. Before we begin, we'd like to take this opportunity to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and stay up to date on all the news about our Washington Commanders. Don't forget to leave a like, which greatly strengthens our community and helps bring this content to the most passionate fans of the team. Now, without further ado, let's get straight to today's news.
Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels reveals interesting feelings about Eagles fans. Philadelphia Eagles home game fans have a reputation for being some of the loudest in the NFL, often making life difficult for opposing players. When healthy, Washington Commanders starting quarterback Jayden Daniels is guaranteed to play at least one game per season at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, as the Commanders and Eagles are part of the NFC East. During a recent conversation with Sports Illustrated, Daniels shared an opinion about Eagles fans that may surprise some. The Commanders, Jayden Daniels, has affection for Eagles fans. "I love Eagles fans," Daniels admitted, according to Michael David Smith of Pro Football Talk. "I love Eagles fans. They just embody what Philadelphia represents. Being able to go out there and play against them is something unique. Their atmosphere is the closest you can get to a college environment." Los Angeles Rams pass rusher Jared Verse and New York Giants Kayvon Thibodeau are among the notable players who have expressed opinions about Eagles fans that differ from Daniels. For years, Giants legend Eli Manning spoke about the amount of obscene gestures he saw whenever he played away in Philadelphia. What it means for Jayden Daniels to win away games against the Eagles. "If you go out there, you can beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. It's a different kind of team, but their fans put on a show, especially because we're rivals in the NFC East. I love playing against them." Daniels made only 7 starts for the Commanders last season before being sidelined for aggravating a pre-existing elbow injury. Although the full NFL schedule won't be released until late spring, Northern Hemisphere, it seems Daniels is already ready to mark the next Washington-Philadelphia game on his calendar.
Could the Commanders replace Bobby Wagner with Eagles free agent Nakobe Dean? If the Washington Commanders need a new linebacker to bolster their defense in place of Bobby Wagner, they could find a great value option nearby. Nakobe Dean is becoming a free agent without much hype surrounding his name at the moment, but with an impressive resume that will certainly interest any team needing a linebacker to play outside the line of scrimmage in 2026. High appreciation potential, low cost. The former third-round draft pick possesses the kind of athleticism and playmaking ability that could earn him a good contract this offseason, writes Kevin Patra of NFL.com, discussing which free agents the Commanders and other teams might consider, and who could end up with a price tag above or below market value. Dean, according to him, falls into the below-market price category. In 4 seasons in Philadelphia, the linebacker proved he could pressure the quarterback, 7.5 sacks, and patrol the middle of the field. However, an extensive injury history may limit his contract. The defender hasn't played a full season since 2017, having missed 21 regular season games in the last 3 seasons alone, and was out for most of Philadelphia's 2024 Super Bowl run. Teams generally avoid spending heavily on players with doubts about their long-term durability, which could put Dean in a short-term situation to prove his worth, Patra continued. Adam Peters has proven to be a financially prudent general manager since taking over the roster, and the injury history will certainly influence negotiations. When healthy, Dean clearly demonstrates talent and has the ideal profile to play in the NFL. Furthermore, he possesses experience organizing the defense, which would be attractive to teams like the Commanders should they need a quarterback to bolster their offense. The red light of durability. But, like quarterbacks on every team and every player in any sport, you're only as good as you're available, because you don't win games in the training room, as the saying goes. Since entering the league in 2022, Dean has not only played only 1 full season, but he has also not started more than 8 games in any other season. A prudent move on Wagner's part. With a market value of $7.9 million per year, according to SpotTrack, the price puts him among the league's backup linebackers, reflecting the immense talent and inability to stay healthy that have hampered his career so far. There was a time when Dean would have been at the top of the free agent list, but when you look more closely at why the Philadelphia Eagles decided to draft his replacement,
Washington Commanders encouraged to sign more suitable free agents to reinforce offensive. As the Washington Commanders continue to rebuild on both sides of the ball, newly signed tight end Isaiah Likely could fill that gap. Former Washington safety Matt Bowen believes Likely is a perfect fit for the Commanders' new offense. Bowen, now an ESPN columnist, explained his reasoning. With the Commanders transitioning to new offensive coordinator David Blau, Likely could replace free agent Zach Ertz as the primary target in the middle of the field for quarterback Jayden Daniels. Likely would bring more potential with his ability to receive and run with the ball. A versatile player in the formation, Likely would also be utilized in schemes to create one-on-one plays on short passes. He had 27 receptions for 301 yards and a touchdown with Baltimore last season. In 63 games, with 26 as a starter in Baltimore, the 25-year-old made 135 receptions for 1,568 yards and 15 touchdowns. Primarily playing as a backup, he likely excelled when called upon. Now, with free agency looming, he could make a difference. One of the main questions is how much the Commanders will be willing to pay him. According to SpotTrack, Likely's market value is $8.8 million. Meanwhile, Zach Ertz is 9 years older, 35. However, the age difference between the two isn't the only problem between the two players who will soon be free agents. At this point in their respective careers, Likely is the better receiver option in terms of potential. While Ertz offers safe hands, the former Raven also possesses them, but he has the ability to break free from defenders at speed. Ertz no longer has that speed and explosiveness. Although $8.8 million for a player who has started less than half of his career games seems like a high price, Likely's fit with the tactical scheme would justify the investment. Potentially, a 3-year, $25 million contract could be ideal for the Commanders. The Commanders' new offensive coordinator would like to see improvements. As a former quarterback, Commanders' offensive coordinator David Blau understands and values the tight end position. While blocking is important and needs to be considered, the benefits of catching passes outweigh the disadvantages. During this conversation, Blau mentioned that he would like to target wide receiver Terry McLaurin at least 10 times during a game. With Likely excelling on the middle route, this will force defenses to shift coverage to McLaurin's side. In Baltimore, Likely ran a variety of routes, including a curved route down the sideline. Additionally,